Which of the following is not a defensive driving technique? A. Looking for possible danger. B. Acting right away to prevent a crash. C. Thinking ahead. D. Being friendly to other drivers. D. Being friendly to other drivers. At most intersections, after stopping, drivers may, on red if the way is clear. A. Turn left. B. Take a nap. C. Turn right. D. Cross the intersection. C. Turn right.
This road sign means A. Do not block intersection. B. No right turn. C. Low clearance. D. Yield the right-of-way to oncoming vehicles. And the answer is C. Low clearance.
Car insurance is important because A. It protects your car. B. You can drive faster if you have the proper insurance coverage. C. It protects yourself and others. D. It may be required by law. C. It protects yourself and others. An emergency vehicle is approaching with flashing lights on. You must A. Pull over immediately and stop until the emergency vehicle has passed. B. Slow down and stop at the next intersection. C. Stop and block the intersection if necessary. D. Increase your speed and stop at the next parking area. F. Pull over immediately and stop until the emergency vehicle has passed.
This road sign means A. Two-way left turn. B. Railroad warning. C. No passing zone. D. One-way street ahead. And the answer is B. Railroad warning.
When you are driving on a multi-lane road, if another vehicle moves into your lane right in front of you, cutting you off, you should A. Brake only if necessary to avoid a crash, and follow the other vehicle closely for a while. B. Honk your horn and brake firmly, to quickly drop back from the other vehicle. C. Stay calm. Slow down if necessary to avoid a crash, and gently drop back to a safe following distance. D. Brake sharply. C. Stay calm. Slow down if necessary to avoid a crash, and gently drop back to a safe following distance. Overdriving your headlights is dangerous because A. You can't see upcoming road hazards. B. Your stopping distance is greater than the effective illumination of your headlights. C. Your stopping distance is too short. D. All of the above. D. All of the above. Blind spots are F. Areas to the side or rear of a vehicle that the driver cannot see with use of mirrors. B. Lanes reserved for U-turns. C. At night, the darkest areas of a road, where emergency flashers should be used. D. Dangerous intersection where the maximum speed limit is 15 miles per hour or less. F. Areas to the side or rear of a vehicle that the driver cannot see with use of mirrors.
This symbol is used for A. Slow-moving vehicles. B. Dangerous intersections. C. Yield signs. D. No passing zone. And the answer is A. Slow-moving vehicles.
If another car has stopped in an adjacent lane in the same direction of travel, you should A. Tap your horn to let the other driver know you are passing. B. Speed up and pass the vehicle on the right. C. Pass the car on the left. D. Be careful in case the other vehicle has stopped for a pedestrian. D. Be careful in case the other vehicle has stopped for a pedestrian. Braking distance is A. Usually 50 feet. B. How far a vehicle will travel, in ideal conditions, while the driver is braking. C. The total distance a vehicle has traveled until it comes to a complete stop. D. How far a vehicle will continue to travel before the driver hits the brakes. B. How far a vehicle will travel, in ideal conditions, while the driver is braking. To reduce their chances of colliding with an animal, drivers should A. Scan the sides of the road to watch for the reflection of vehicle headlights in the eyes of animals. B. Look well down the road and far off to each side. C. Slow down when approaching animals that are standing near the road. D. All of the above. D. All of the above. Turning motorists must, at intersections and driveways. A. Make U-turns. B. Block the crosswalk when stopped at a red light. C. Stop for pedestrians. D. Make a turn that causes pedestrians to stop. C. Stop for pedestrians.
This sign means A. The divided highway on which drivers are traveling ends ahead. B. A road crosses the main highway ahead. C. Drivers are coming to a point where another traffic lane joins the one they are on. D. None of the above. And the answer is C. Drivers are coming to a point where another traffic lane joins the one they are on.
You are driving on a roadway with multiple lanes of travel in the same direction and are approaching an emergency vehicle parked along the roadway. You must A. Leave the lane closest to the emergency as soon as it is safe to do so, or slow down to a speed of 20 miles per hour below the posted speed limit. B. Yield to the emergency vehicle. C. If you are in the lane closest to the emergency vehicle, immediately come to a complete stop and ask if any help is needed. D. All of the above. A. Leave the lane closest to the emergency as soon as it is safe to do so, or slow down to a speed of 20 miles per hour below the posted speed limit. A driver is approaching a highway railroad crossings and is following a bus. The driver should A. Pass the bus and come to a complete stop within 15 feet of the crossing. B. Be alert as the bus may have to stop at the crossing even when the gates are up. C. Overtake and pass the bus before reaching the crossing. D. None of the above. B. Be alert as the bus may have to stop at the crossing even when the gates are up. If traffic signals are out of order, drivers must A. Treat the light as a four-way stop sign. B. Treat the light as a yellow light. C. Stop if they can. D. Treat the light as a green light. A. Treat the light as a four-way stop sign. Drivers may not cross unless turning left when it is safe to do so. A. Double solid yellow lines. B. Red lines. C. Broken yellow lines. D. Double solid white lines. A. Double solid yellow lines. Carpool vehicles are those with A. 2 or more occupants in the car. B. 3 or more occupants in the car. C. Less than 4 occupants in the car. D. Anti-hydroplaning tires. A. 2 or more occupants in the car.